Let me tell you about the new features in the latest update to SpaceCraft. So first of all, we got a new build layout and an exciting new feature where you could identify parts as weapons, as you can see here. So all you gotta do is hit this button to activate part identification UI, and then just tap on the items to identify what they are. So I'm gonna do that right now with the ship I made earlier. Made that an engine. This part makes it move faster. Make that a computer. This will boost the efficiency of some of the systems, such as rate of fire and engine power. So it's good to have at least one. And then identifying parts as wings helps the ship maneuver better, turn essentially faster. And by default, every part is considered a plating, and that just means it has a better resistance to enemy fire, but doesn't give any other bonuses. So with the parts identified, you can save your ship. You also have to identify it as a... If you don't have any other ships, then the only ship you have is considered your champion, but you can choose which ship your champion is once you get more ships. And in fact, I'm going to make a new ship real quick, and I'm going to make it a red ship as well. Make it very simple. Alright, let's give it some boosters. And wait. A little attack drone. And this guy, he's gonna just be... make that a cannon. He's gonna shoot blasters, and then this will be mine layers. Engine? We already got that. And then with the computer. And then we'll make him our champion. Save it. And then hit this button to go to battle, and it'll take from your fleet the appropriate amount of ships, taking into account how many parts you used, with a limit of, I believe, 90. And so since I made a ship with fewer parts, I can have more ships. So the more parts you use, the more powerful your ship will be, but the less ships you'll be able to use in the battle. So this is a team battle, the only battle mode we currently have. But it's last team standing wins. Go ahead and check it out. As you can see, the little dudes are dropping mines and shooting blasters. These guys will be shooting rockets, homing rockets. Already a ton of red mines out there. Once the camera's target expires, we'll pick a new target to follow. Right now it's following this guy. Now, as your ships take damage, their weapon systems may go offline. So as you can see, this guy's only dropping mines out of the left side of his ship because his right mine layer is damaged. And if you take enough damage, you blow up. You take that guy out before dying himself. Now, the new thing about battle mode is that you can either win or lose, but if you win, you get gold and unlock new exclusive parts. But if you lose, it just tells you you lost and who your most valuable pilot was. So another cool new feature is this leaderboard, as I call it, where you can essentially browse ships based off certain search criteria. So you can check out the top rated ships. These are the top rated of all time, sorted by number of votes. So as you can see, we've got 5-star ships, look pretty nice. Take a look at this guy. So tapping on the ship icon will bring up the zoomed in view, and then you can also vote on it from here if you like. I've already voted. Have I? No, I'm a guest. Yeah, so as a guest, I can say, yep, I like it. The other thing is, as you vote, you will gain progress towards reward. This is not a new feature, but now I visualized it with this little progress bar. So the more you vote, the closer you get to the reward. I like all these, so I'll just keep doing this. So another way to view it is by hitting this button, and if you want to see all of the ships that a particular creator made, hit this little hangar icon and it'll load that person's created ships. So now it's a cool new way to see the ships created by a specific user, and you can kind of see how cool they are. This guy's made a ton of cool ships. This one's funny. Rawr. Alright, so that's the random ships. Yep. These are random, so you'll see a steady selection of high star and low star ships. And also these locked icons mean that you can't vote them because they have disallowed voting, perhaps because they're in progress or they are shy about being judged. Either way, like that. Show lock icon. Alright, lastly, if you want to see what the latest ships have been created, go to new ships. This is sorted by rating and then creation date. So the most recent creations might be under the star ratings. So for example, that's the one I just created, and I also created this one today. So, and I have disallow voting, so they're locked. Actually, they're locked because I can't vote on my own ships. So 3 ways to browse new ships. Also a little hidden feature. You used to be able to explode ships by tapping on them from the main screen, but now it brings up the blown up view of that ship, and then from here you have some controls. You could visit that user as like the instead of bringing up a table of their creations, it'll actually load all of their ships into the background. So this guy's made only one ship, and so that's all you'll see. You can also explode it, and then you could choose randomize. It'll reload the background ships to a new set, and this is kind of a different way to view what people have created in a more space-oriented display. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else they've made. Made quite a few. Pretty cool. So another thing to note is the shop should have many new items to purchase. As you can see, there's also going to be featured every time the shop recycles or gets new parts. You're always going to see one rare part over in the top right or the far right, and it's going to be a little more expensive than the rest, but it'll be a cooler part. Also, as I said before, certain parts you can't buy from the store. You can only unlock them through battle mode, so be sure to engage in battles and unlock new parts. And as you do, you will get cool new things to build with. So that is it for the June 2015 update to SpaceCraft. Hope you enjoy, and like this video in the comments below, and share it with your friends. Take care.